Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. Today we're taking a look at another Stargate SG-1 figure from Diamond Distributors. Today we're looking at Vala Doran. Very cool looking figure. I'll point out, if you hadn't noticed already, the blister packaging on this one is extremely yellowed. So if you're looking for one in the package, if that matters to you, just kind of be aware of that. This entire series, for some reason, most of the ones that I've seen recently have kind of had this problem going on, so it's not uncommon to find this yellowed. It may have been just the guy I got it from didn't store it properly. I don't know, but I got recently 3 of these figures, 3 different figures from 3 different people, and all 3 of them to some degree had this yellowing issue with the plastic, so it's kind of what leads me to believe it's not uncommon here. Looking at the back of it, we can see some of the rest of the stuff going on, some of the other figures in the series, the complete the DHD set there. And it's actually Diamond Select Toys, not Diamond Distributors, but they're kind of the same thing. Anyways, let's open this thing up and take a look at it. With the fact that the card is, the plastic is yellowed on this thing, it definitely makes it easier to get a hold of if you're just looking for the figure itself. Pricing on yellowed figures or yellowed cards drops usually dramatically, so I was able to pick this thing up fairly cheap. The series set itself is kind of hard to come by nowadays, so I didn't mind the fact that the card was yellowed, simply because I wanted to take it out anyway, so you can kind of see a little bit better here with it out, the extent of the yellowing. Beyond that, now this is just trash. I will point out that the likeness of the actress is pretty good in this one. Still not the best in the world, but what you gonna do? It is what it is. We do get a insert for Series 3 with some of the other figures. We'll take a look at that in a second. We've got the accessory kit. We have this cool ancient device that is not part of the DHD, but it is still a cool little piece. We'll see where that goes at some point, I'm sure. Part of the collect and connect bit for this series. She is twisty tied together here, so I'm going to cut that off. Just simply because I don't want to have to deal with it. And we'll get the figure out of the packaging. Alrighty. Go ahead and pop these accessories out of their little accessory kit. This one is actually taped. The Lieutenant Colonel Mitchell did not have his accessories taped, but this one did. We'll not take them all the way out there, but there they are. Let's take a look at the included little insert. And this is from Series 3 of the Stargate SG-1 set. So we have the rest of the figures in Series 3, Series 1, and Series 2 as well. Then on the back, Stargate Atlantis, the DVD set promo, the magazine promo, and there we go. So, yeah, pretty typical for an insert. Let's go ahead and zoom in now and take a closer look at the figure and the accessories. We'll start off by looking at the Collect and Connect piece. Again, they put a lot of detail work on this thing. And it is made of kind of this real soft plastic. It's got this control crystal on it. And just looks very cool. So yeah, you can add that to your collection for building another device if you get the rest of the pieces. As far as accessories go, we'll look at them next. We've got the same traditional assault rifle that we've seen in the other releases. Nothing too special about this. We've got the same little radio that we've seen in other ones. Let's just see if we can do this. Same radio. Again, nothing special, but it's a good radio. It works. It allows them to call back to each other. We have another control crystal here. This one a red one. And we've got a couple of these jewels. 2 of them to be exact. And these things are kind of hard to keep up with, so they're just little blue droplet things, but they do pop really nice color-wise. But I'm going to leave them in this little case here because, again, they're pretty easy to lose, so we're just going to... One thing I do like about this set, they have this little carrying case basically for the accessories, so you don't have to worry about losing it. Just kind of flip the top back on this thing and you're good to go. The other accessory that she comes with is the Zat gun. And she's got a rubber band around her hand to supposedly keep it in place. And that rubber band is definitely degraded because it just fell apart on me. The Zat gun is the same as the one we saw in previous releases, but again, just to point out, it is a really nice gun. A lot of really cool detail work put into this thing. Nice blue metallic color there as well. Very nice. Very cool looking accessory. Moving on to the figure itself, I'm going to try to be careful with this one because the last one I looked at kind of fell apart on me. At least the hand broke off, so we're going to try not to break anything on this one. I'm not going to make any promises though. Starting off with just the detail work itself. Again, they've done a really nice job on all the detail work here. All the folds and wrinkles in her clothing. The patch on her arm. Little pouches all the way around. And all the details on her boots. Very nice job here. Articulation wise, the head does turn 360 degrees. The molded hair does limit articulation a little bit, but luckily they thought enough ahead to make it pooch out in the back a little bit so that you can get around her shoulders pretty easily, as you just saw. Then up and down motion is pretty good on this one as well. Again, the likeness is not the best in the world, but it's definitely not the worst either, so it is what it is. She has traditional ball and swivel at the shoulder joint. The traditional swivel at the mid bicep. Traditional rocker elbow joint. And then the hand does swivel as well. I'm going to be very gentle with it because this is where Colonel Mitchell, or Lieutenant Colonel Cameron Mitchell, lost his hand. No problems there though. She also has a twist waist. The traditional just hinge at the hips. She also has a twist joint, swivel joint at the mid thigh. And unlike Colonel Mitchell, she also has a knee joint. And that's pretty much all for articulation in the legs. So definitely a little bit better than the last one we looked at, Colonel Mitchell. But still a little bit limited in articulation. So all in all, not bad though. It does the job really well. It definitely represents the character pretty well. And you do get this really awesome piece here with it. So, yeah, this is not a bad figure at all. So that's the figure in a nutshell. All in all, it's pretty good. The retail value of this thing is not too bad right now. I got this one at a discount, again, because of the yellowing packaging, I believe. But, you know, about 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that is what these are traditionally going for right now. If you're a real big fan of Stargate series, definitely pick this thing up, especially if you like Vala. And if you need this collect and connect piece as well, definitely pick it up for that. Other than that, yeah, it's just a regular figure. Getting a lot of nice detail work. Has some pretty good things going on, and it's a very good representation of the character, so it is what it is. That's all the time we've got for today. Drop us some comments down below. Let us know if you'd like to see something specific in the future. If you've got this figure and have something to say about it, let us know that as well. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And thanks for watching, and that's it till next time, I guess.